Не, ну или это элитный гейминг, просто. Это просто элитный гейминг. Тут как бы ничего не скажешь. Тут как бы базара зиру просто. Это третий дроп за стрим с синим экраном. Ну, хоть не слетел, получается, сейф. И то хорошо, да? Получается. Мы же думаем о позитиве, да? Ладно, давай этот босс-файт еще раз бахнем. Некромант, здорово.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you? I did.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Да, некромант.
Levioso. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. What was that? Levioso. A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Levioso. Levioso. Look out. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Да ладно. Слишком рано, да?
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. That's right, lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Levioso. Confringo.
Некромант, без понятия. Я просто не знаю.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Это, некромант, это активация. Это как бы лицензия, но такое.
Revelio. A moment if you would. Repair. Go and see what you want. lucky they didn't do more damage.
Все чиним, восстанавливаем.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Не, ну это кайфово, конечно.
Good as new.
Бомбяу. Тупо здание починили. Нормальная анимация,
Mr. Hill was
некромант.
just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Вредноскоп. Это разновидность детектора тьмы, который начинает вращаться, свистеть и светиться, если обнаружит поблизости кого-то, кто не заслуживает доверия. Однако его следует использовать с большой осторожностью, так как данный прибор почти мгновенно предупредит злоумышленников о том, что кто-то использует его, чтобы раскрыть.
Revelio. Hello,
Здравствуйте.
sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Так, халявная мантия, да?
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
Вы получили новый предмет, пора его использовать. Ваши текущие показатели защиты и нападения отображаются в правом верхнем углу. Выберите ячейку для плащей и мантии и нажмите крестик. Наденьте мантию. Так, это просто характеристики, да? Окей, окей.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Так, а давай-ка мы переоденемся, да? Настройки. Нет, это в снаряжение. Что у нас есть еще? Рукоятки, палочки. Нифига. Аксессуары. Защита 16. О, майва. Так, ну мы их наденем, но мы их не наденем, да? Бог ты мой. Ладно, я буду в очках, но без очков, да? Без очка. Тут у нас больше аксессуаров нету. Защита 9. Нормально. Да, все. О, перч. 11. Нормально.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
Почем рыба? В смысле,
You're
почем
most
рыба?
welcome to
Некромант.
peruse my shop at your
Не понял
leisure.
прикола. Слишком сложно. Следуйте за Себастьяном. Давай. Себастьян, веди.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Подозрительный дядя. О, гоблин
You said
здесь.
you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Это директор
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
или нет?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Мы в
It's a treat
Хогсмите
to see you, Lord
находимся,
Gok.
некромант.
I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Это бармен
Heard about the
ловушка.
attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying
А,
a
я понял.
well-earned
Ты про моего
butterbeer.
перца.
Only want a quick
Это
word.
Микола.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Микола Кабанов.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Ну, погнали. Степан, ну, это же их проблемы, правильно?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
На ночь вы должны вернуться в свою гостиную. Откройте карту. Нажмите кнопку, относящуюся к Хогвартсу, чтобы переключиться на карту Хогвартса. Некромант, я старался. Так, нам нужно в нашу гостиную. Лестницы. Южное крыло. Большой зал. Южное крыло. Гостиная, как Теврана, переместится. Добро пожаловать в Хогсмит. Так, но нам же не нужно спать. Destiny 2 проходить не стоит. В Destiny 2 нужно играть. Всегда. Неважно, какие игры выходят, ты обязан играть в Destiny. Плевать на все. One Love. Сообщения через совиную почту обычно приходят, когда у персонажей, с которыми вы встречались, есть для вас новая информация или просьба. Выберите профессора Фига, чтобы увидеть его сообщение. У меня знаешь, сколько игр не пройдено? У меня не пройден новый God of War, у меня не пройден новый Horizon Zero Dawn. У меня не допройден Киберпанк. И все потому что Destiny. Зайдите ко мне, я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготте. Ладно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Здравствуйте. Некромант. Да, потому что у Миколы есть стиль. Он такой. Блин, чувствую себя в варзоне. Бегу по лестнице. АФК 40 минут. Не, ну красота же. Ляпота. Так, и давай попробуем залучить FPS. Как-то это на чем-то скажется, не?
Revelio.
Что-то сверху, да?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I most
Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
Нет. Какие-то другие к нему заклинания нужны. Говорит, отойди, я стою. Я думал, около тигра что-то будет. Профессор Фиг. Невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика и зачислить его сразу на 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивает, что ребенку требуется сопровождение и наставник, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Поручаю это сделать вам. За подробностями обращайтесь к профессору Уизли. Профессор Финиас Нейджус Блэк, директор.
Revelio.
Не, ну индоры это, конечно, сильно. Очень круто сделано. Некромант, кстати, или так, да. Нажать квадрат. Мы подождали его, да?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Почти острый некромант.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Так, хорошо. Новые защитные заклинания.
Revelio.
Доступно новое задание. Отчитайтесь о задачах перед профессором Гекат. Огромный замок. И офигенно задизайнен. Это побочечка.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Ну, как бы ничего не могу обещать. Удачи тебе со своими камнями. И делать нечего больше.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Победите в 2 раундах скрещенных палочек и завершите раунд тренировки комбинации заклинания с Люканом Шурсби. Да, и она еще очень часто открывает рот прямо так. Но она прикольная на самом деле. На первом же уроке устроила дуэль Где я пацана просто уничтожил. Теперь это мой кореш. Так, защитное, атакующее заклинание. Туалет с привидениями. Если только вы не находитесь в отчаянном положении, вероятно, лучше избежать этого конкретного туалета, поскольку, как утверждается, он является одним из любимых мест Пивза для его нелепых шуток. Понял?
Ready for another round?
I think so.
Еще как.
We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Микрочелик заправляет тут дуэлями. Привет, Люкан. Можно воспользоваться тренировочным манекеном. Привет. К следующей дуэли с крещенных палочках. Уже все готово.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Пробивайте фиолетовые щиты, используя мощные заклинания, такие как манящие чары Акцио. Привязка к цели позволяет вам отслеживать врагов. Понятно, короче. Щиты. Так, что-то я путаю, да? Так. Как же я проиграл. Сейчас, еще раз.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Leviosa.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Protego.
Да твою мать. Что-то тут неладное.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Levioso. Stupefy. Accio.
Leviosa.
Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Levioso.
Leviosa. Potato.
Lumos.
Да какое поражение-то?
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Давай реально попробуем двигаться.
Accio.
You're better than that!
Stupefy. Levioso.
Leviosa. Act like a winner. Leviosa.
Lumos. Protego. Accio. There goes my way.
Stupid. Levioso.
Confringo, that's all you've got. Potato.
Levioso. Levioso. Sendo. Potato.
Да ну, кринж, блядь. Чё так неудобно?
Accio. Stupid one. Levioso.
Levioso.
Stupid one. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
I could never duel like that.
Надо привыкать к боевке.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Завершите раунд тренировки и комбинации заклинаний с Люканом Шузби.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Чё, все, вот так просто надо было? Я думал, другие.
Levioso.
Всё оказалось проще.
Levioso.
А, тут так. Окей, сейчас давай.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it!
Угу.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Играй. Вот с чего ты взял?
Assignment's all finished.
Revelio. Accio.
Колодец 4 тварей. Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание у этого колодца, будь то рядом с Фестралом, Грифоном, Химерой или Гиппогрифом.
Revelio.
Прикольно, прикольно. Эта дверь по-прежнему, да, так? Открывается, но не открывается. Ну, не 24/7, мне все-таки надо попробовать соло-трайлсы закрыть. Но Hogwarts Legacy я планирую пройти.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Ладно. Она из магии состоит, эта игра, играй. У меня уже 3 раза был синий экран смерти во время этого стрима сегодняшнего. Ну ладно, не 3, 2. И 1 раз у меня отключилась периферия.
Revelio.
Да-да-да, это ранний доступ к новому DLC Destiny.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you
Final
and that you
shape.
found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Плюс новое заклинание. Вы изучили достаточно заклинаний, которые вам понадобятся. И теперь вы можете назначить инцендио на свой комплект заклинаний. Для этого вам нужно поменять его местами с другим заклинанием. Что меняем? Вот это, наверное, меняем. Так. Дальность действия этих чар невелика, и поэтому вам нужно быть достаточно близко к цели. Это заклинание наносит значительный урон и поджигает определенный объект. Пораженные цели поджигаются и продолжают получать урон в течение нескольких секунд, во время которых дополнительные попадания приводят к огненным взрывам. Чтобы использовать заклинание или предмет, вы должны сначала добавить его в свой комплект заклинаний. Наведите курсор на инцендио, бла-бла-бла. Ну, получилось? Отлично получается.
Revelio. Incendio.
Блин, а чё откат такой долгий?
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Ля, ну прикольно.
You can't imagine how
Так, к профессору Фигу нам надо вернуться.
Ah, there you are.
Так я тебя жду. Почему вот и вы? Вот и я надо говорить.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I
Защитная
hear.
магия.
She tells me you've taken rather
Фаерболами
well to
кидаться.
your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Нифига себе. Big Boss.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ну, блин, по кайфу получается.
Revelio.
Ну, идем базарить с Себастьяном. Надо будет чем-то себя занять. Очевидно.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Сейчас старые сеты Осириса никак не получить. Но с приходом Лайтфолла мы сможем их получить. По крайней мере, некоторые. Так же, как и старые сеты железки.
Revelio.
Вот где щелкает, а? Где-то сверху? Нифига непонятно. Или снизу.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Что если нас поймают?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves
Олег,
nothing
счастливо.
more than
Запись
telling
будет
on
на
the likes of
канале.
us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
А, он прям здесь?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky.
Это
Let's
что,
go.
стелс?
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Используйте дезиллюминационное заклинание, чтобы вас не смогли обнаружить в запретных областях. Так. Давай так попробуем без люмуса.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Угу. И главное держаться. Если противники поблизости почувствуют что-то, они начнут изучать подозрительную активность. Если вас поймает важная особа, это приведет к провалу. Ух ты. Ненавижу стелс.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
И как их отвлечь? Так, одна меня заметила. Пошла изучать. Ну что, я смогу просто так пройти, что ли? Понятно.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key.
Anti-Alohomora charm.
But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Заполучите ключ из стола.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Так, и у него за спиной проходим аккуратненько, да? Угу.
That wasn't so difficult
Пацан
after
уже
all.
чилит.
How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Так, нам вниз, да? Оставаясь незамеченными, используйте основное заклинание, чтобы заманить важных особ и врагов в определенное место. Режим прицеливания позволяет повысить точность. Показывает дополнительные цели.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Что за призрак? Ага. Твою дивизию. Почему нет?
Sure, wander in the restricted section at this hour.
Поймали. Попробовать еще раз, естественно.
Protego!
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're... Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Это так тупо. Ну, как обычно, стелс — это просто кринж. Ай.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Серьезно, да? А почему они на меня тогда агрелись? Я типа слишком быстро двигался?
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Заколдованные книги. С этими книгами лучше не связываться не столько из-за их склонности ускользать из рук, сколько потому, что их содержимое представляет собой невероятную бессмыслицу, не имеющую никакой образовательной ценности.
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own.
Revelio.
You need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Incendio.
Нет. Не инцендио, да?
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Levioso.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Так. Восстанавливающие чары. Вот они.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it. Revelio.
О, прикольно, зажигаются сами по себе факелы. Крутота. Ячейки снаряжения заполнены. Серьезно? Зачем вы это сделали? Так, роскошная шляпа с паутиной. Ну, это тупо кайф. Это тупо кайф. Чё по мантиям? У нас тут защита 17. Защита 9... подожди. Нападение 17, а тут 19. Да. Жалко, нельзя сохранить свой лук. Защита 9, защита 21. Сюда.
Where might this lead?
Читальня. Ну, красота, красота, да, неплохо, неплохо.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Раскройте
I need to
секрет.
wake up that rune over there.
Revelio.
Так.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ваша способность использовать древнюю магию накапливается после успешной атаки или получения урона. При успешном использовании комбинаций, состоящих из 10 попаданий или более, создаются сгустки древней магии. Собирая их, вы можете значительно повысить свой индикатор древней магии и восстановить немного здоровья. Когда хотя бы один сегмент вашего индикатора древней магии полностью заполнен, вы можете использовать сокрушительную древнюю магию, которая наносит огромный урон и разрушает щитовые чары.
Revelio.
Крутяк.
Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Levioso.
Так, допустим.
Levioso. Incendio.
Я хочу туда. А туда я не могу, да?
Levioso.
Может быть, акцию, не?
Accio.
Нет. Не, ну балдеж, смотри, как выглядит, а? Прям неплохо.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Куда он приведет? Тоже хороший вопрос. Ага. Один раз нажимаешь, он перестраивается сюда. Да. И потом второй раз нажимаешь, и он перестраивается сюда.
Best keep my wits about me.
А я могу разбирать инвентарь? Снаряжение. Например, уничтожить. Да? L3. Можно разобрать.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Так, отбились. Отбились.
It is a book after all.
Омут памяти. Очередной. Да ладно. Круто. Что, она хотела, чтобы малыша починили, да? А, и вот она.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But Let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Интересно.
Sebastian.
Себастьян дал по Себастьяну.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Не
Oh,
сдал.
Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Вот же пивс мерзкий, да? Блин, где выход-то? На всякий случай идем по стелсу. Как мне выбрать? Ага. Вернуться в класс профессора Фига. Отнесите книгу профессору Фигу.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Слушай, ну крутяк. Читать почту.
And see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Нати только что прислала вам сову с просьбой встретиться с ней в деревушке под названием Нижний Хогсмит. Это и есть Нижний Хогсмит? Карта мира. Жмите кнопку, относящуюся к карте мира, чтобы переключиться на нее. Ух ты ж, ё! Ух ты ж, ё! Я уже задолбался бегать, а она еще больше. Южный Хогвартс, долина Хогвартса. Это карта мира. Большая ее часть покрыта туманом, который не позволяет вам видеть все подробности. Деревушки — это небольшие сообщества, разбросанные по всему миру. Это деревушка, которая называется Нижний Хогсмит. Все деревни дают вам возможность найти новых торговцев, точки с летучим пламенем и побочные задания, а также коллекционные предметы. По мере своих исследований вы будете рассеивать туман и открывать остальные части карты, что даст вам возможность изучить новые места.
Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Блин, сколько всего интересного. Walrus, как игра... Блин, если бы она технически была сделана добротно на ПК, на данный момент лично от меня была бы 8. Ну, вот из того, что я увидел. Но так как на 3070 у меня случаются регулярные дропы, я поймал уже 2 синих экрана, а на консольной версии все отлично, ну, как бы ждем патча. Но пока мы его ждем, играть не во что. Ну, в Destiny как бы. Поэтому будем как бы жить как получается в игре. Но вообще в очередной раз кинули на доллары пекарей. Железо купи, это купи, а оно потом еще и не работает. Ну, потрясающе. Ну, в целом, для фанатов более чем. Ну, с Осирис Дустане, ну да, мы, может, завтра поиграем, может, и не поиграем, не знаю, посмотрим. Вот, но из того, что я увидел, мне нравится. В игре прям прикольно. Ладно, уже 12 часов, чтобы не сбивать график, я буду сейчас ложиться спать. Завершаем стрим, на ютубе будут записи. Сохраняем игру. За сегодня, ну, такой тестовый поток был, да. К сожалению, пришлось прерываться по техническим причинам, зато мы нашли настройки, да, на которых более-менее все работает. Хотя у меня чуть ли не ультра рекомендованные, еще и с этим, с RTX, но как бы... У меня до сих пор не грузится на полную видюха. Вот. Загрузка видюхи 50%. Ну, там изредка до 80 подбирается. Ну, как бы такое. Как бы такое. Вот. Ну да ладно. Всем доброго вечера, дня и так далее. Продолжим завтра.